Hey! Hi guys, it's Pure Gamer, and today we're going to daytime and we're going to go and make some cash. I hope I clicked day then. I meant to anyway. We're going to do some the day racing, that's legit racing, to make some actual legit cash to buy better stuff to upgrade this car. Because, well, if we're going to get away from cops at night, we're going to need a faster car, as we've already seen in previous videos. So, let's see what's on offer. Oh, dealership. If you haven't got enough in the bank, you can buy them there and then. The dealership it's just the other side of the pumps. Oh, okay, that's cool. Right. Part shop, dealership. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Right. Let's go and do a race in the city. Okay, this thing sounds nice. Because in the last video, the last thing we did was just do a little bit of customization. It was literally just the exhaust. And I don't think we did anything else. The sound system and the exhaust, and put white paint on it to make it even more white than it was. And that's really it. Oh, and we did an engine upgrade, I think. I can't remember what it was though. But there was another thing that we couldn't get just yet. Now, cops going to come after me in the day, or are they only going to do it if I'm well, we can't come after me in street racing because there is no street racing in the day. They're going to come after me if I'm making crime during the day, like speeding, aggressively driving and drifting and that. Guess we'll have to find out. Hang on, this has got a tick on it. That would mean we've already done it. Ah, here we go. So if it's got a tick on it, we've already done it. If it hasn't, then it's a new one. Right, what have you got to offer? Here we go. Look at the beast. The beast machine is out to play. Some people just getting their photos and videos of their cool shots. Yeah, I like that we can rev your engine just random in the loading screens. Okay, quite a lot of burnout there. That's fine. We can improve that through launch and things like that when we get better upgrades. Right. Let's start winning. To do that, we need to get into first place. Go, 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 go. Accelerate. Accelerate massively. Tight corner. I'm still not 100% used to the drifting where it says take off the accelerate, tap the accelerate, then stamp on the accelerate. I find it very because I'm used to just pressing LT and a little bit of handbrake. That's normally what it's like in a Need for Speed game. Can't even speak today. Just words aren't my language today. So that's what I used to do in the old Need for Speeds, and that's what it's doing now when I do that. Right, try their system, it works, but I sort of lose control a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. I don't want to admit to losing control too much with this car, because we've not even started really upgrading it yet. So God save us when we do. Right, turn. There we go, that's what they want us to do. Turn, don't do any handbrake or anything, just turn, tap the accelerator and stamp on it. Again, turn, like that. But I guess I've got to do it quicker Otherwise you do what I just did then, and you come off the accelerator, and you're off the accelerator too long. That's what we're after. But then I can't turn the other way like just then. So I'm assuming for that then I need handbrake and then stamp on it after tapping. So yeah, I'll have to figure it out and see what works best for me. Obviously everyone will have their own drift builds, grip builds, things like that, speed, acceleration, things like that. And everyone will just slowly get used to handling their own cars, how they want to use it. And for me, I do like a bit of drifting, but I like to be able to drift around a track while I'm in first place. But I also like to know that I have good grip in case I lose that first place or anything like that. I just have that security of I can accelerate if I need to massively and have the upper hand really. Oh, my guy's happy. Oh, $9,996. Top of the leaderboard, and people still haven't finished, and we're taking photos on the finishing line. Okay then. Right. Next race. Let's go, go, go.
Why aren't you out there racing?
How do you... Maybe I am.
You sound way too chill.
I'm just taking a break.
Shut up. What you got to this town for, the weather? Get out there. Always be racing.
How are you and Lucas even related?
I've literally just finished a race. Chill out.
Luca got his soccer wrenches.
I'm sure he's pretty quick at fitting an air filter.
Yeah, he can do it in his sleep. Which is good because it's so boring. Don't let him slow you down now.
Right, here we go. Next street race. Again, everyone taking all their photos and getting all them screenshots of things that they want to put on their Instagram and things like that. Posing in front of my amazing beast machine that's not even a beast machine yet. It's a really scratched up piece of rubbish at the moment until I spend time on it. But don't worry, car, I'm going to spend some time and money on you. When I have the money and have the rep to buy the parts. That sun is very bright, like extremely bright. I love the sound of this car already. Basically what I just did with the exhaust was just fully max it to the right with everything to make it as loud as you possibly can. And as aggressive as I can. Because I thought, oh, this sounds pretty cool on this car. Especially when we get faster car itself, it'll then sound better and match the car. Because on Need for Speed games, I don't tend to get rid of the car that I first started with. I normally stick with it as long as I can, then obviously move between cars, but still use that first car I ever got. There's a Mega Yacht there, that's cool. And yeah, you'll notice about that in every game I play. When I see things like boats, planes, other cars, I'm like, oh, that's cool. They've added that. Oh, that's cool, because they could have just left the docks dry. Because I know people have been complaining about how there's no real street life. But if you think about it, during the day, it's a legal street race. But you're going to have cameras and podiums and set areas like they have at the start line. But then you're not going to want people standing on the pavement where you could accidentally crash on them and kill them. So obviously that's sort of a way of getting around why there's no pedestrians around. But then at night, it's night. It's pitch black. You know, you're in a city like, basically it's based on Miami as far as I'm aware. It's pitch black. Yeah, there's no nightclubs or anything around that, but that doesn't matter, it's a street racing game. So most video games that involve street racing and things like that, they don't really add many of the NPCs or NPCs walking around. But with this, it just means that they didn't spend time making NPCs. They spent more time on the story and the cars and God knows what else. Customization. Each Need for Speed since 2015, I think it was, the one that was basically just like nighttime, and that was it. I think it was 2015. That started off being the best with customization since like the old Need for Speeds, and we've got better each game. And now we're on the, I think we had 2015, then we had Payback, and then we had this. So we're getting there now. We're at that point where we have good customization, really good customization. It's just more now, what more can we add to make it even better? It's not about getting it back to that point where it is a decent amount of customization. Because obviously we had Need for Speeds like, oh, what were the cop ones now? I can't even remember, but I got it for Christmas the year I got my Xbox, I think, or the year or two after. I spent hours and hours on that. Just countless hours. Unmarked police BMW M3, I think it was. Just drive around. I don't think I ever really touched it online either. There you go, 11,000, that's pretty cool. And some people haven't finished the race again. We're absolutely destroying this. Okay, I can see another race over here. So we're just going to mosey on over there. No. That's all I can hear. What's this over here? Ah, cool. Okay, so it's like a tag, but someone's tagged the yacht that I wouldn't expect the yacht owner to be very happy when they find out street racers are tagging cars. There's a mini little challenge there where you hit the ramp at 100 miles an hour. That's pretty cool. The only reason I didn't do it is I wasn't doing 100 mile an hour anywhere near that at that point. We will return to things like that though, because there is little challenges that I do try and do when I see them, like the boards, like jumping over ramps and hitting boards. So I like them. They're cool because they're little things that happen during races too. Sometimes you'll see them. Right, as we've said a few times in this video already, let's get some street racing done. Let's make some cash. Let's go, go, go. Oh, it was like Yoshi Monster then, that said, or something. Yoshi something, like a Pokemon or whatever it was. Or Yogi, I can't even remember what they were called. I don't think it was Pokemon, it was Yoshi something. It was Yoshi Monsters that was that weird game. It was like one of them Facebook games, but it was for kids. When I was in like year 6, I think. A bit like Bin Weevils and Club Penguin. They were just the days then. Hours and hours on Club Penguin. And now look at me. I play games like Grand Theft Auto all the time and mod them. I never thought I'd be doing that all them years ago. I didn't even think I ever used it. To be honest, I didn't even watch YouTube back then. Because I didn't have a phone, I didn't have a laptop, I had a PC that was the family PC. I didn't play video games. The only time I played video games was when I went over to my cousin's and I played on the Xbox. And that was like once, like every 3 or 4 months. And I played something like Need for Speed. And then I got a bit older. And I was trusted with like the Call of Duty games, but it was only allowed to play when it was at his. And that's how I gradually got more and more into games. Got more and more. And then went over to my mates when I got older, went to like primary school, year 6, you know, all my mates were getting consoles and things like that. Again, I only had a PS2 and I had things like James Bond and Need for Speed, because in primary I wasn't allowed any of the shooters like Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto. My parents would just not let me have them, and I respect that, you know. Why should they give me a game that's meant for an 18? Because some of the stuff that happens in them games, you don't really realise it as a kid. Because obviously you're just playing it, you're just shooting the bad guys and like you're not really listening to the story. You don't really understand some of the words, but then some kids do understand exactly what's going on. So it doesn't go over the head, they see everything, they understand exactly what's going on, they understand all the murder, the prostitution and the drugs and all that. But obviously I got older, got to high school, got a 360, hours and hours on it. Still wasn't allowed 18s or anything like that. I was allowed the Call of Duties, that was the only 18s actually I was allowed. So yeah, the 18, so yeah, I was allowed the shooters like Call of Duty. But wasn't allowed any of the Grand Theft Autos and that. And then I got a bit older, I think year 9 or 8, I think, actually, no, I think it would have been year 8. So, I can't even know how old you are when you're in year 8, like, I can't even remember. But, I think end of year 8, I got Red Dead Redemption. And that was like, I was allowed to play that. But I was only allowed to play the 360, you know, a few hours each night. You know, I'd be off at a set time. And then I got older, like year 9, year 10, more and more games. Grand Theft Auto, Saints Row, more and more games like that. But I still kept up with the games like these, like the Need for Speeds, still bought them every time they came out. The Forzas, still bought them every time they came out. Forza Motorsport 4, if they brought that back for backwards compatibility, I'd spend hours on that. And people go, how can you spend hours on a track game like that? I don't know how I used to do it. I used to just enjoy it. You win your race. You do like 20 laps sometimes. You win your race. Oh, done. Awesome. First person mode, but you know, you see the wheel moving around and that is just really cool. I used to just spend hours doing that. Happily. Keep doing it. Rank up. Better cars. Better things like that. Stacks of cash. So I wish they'd bring Forza Motorsport 4 back. I don't think they will anytime soon. Because obviously they're progressing with all the other Forzas. They've got Horizon and Motorsport. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I actually really didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Copper. So, as I was saying, but when I was in year 6, I was allowed Medal of Honor on my PS2. Because yeah, I had a PS2 when I was in year 6. When all my mates were getting 360s really in year 6 and year 5. But I was just allowed PS2 and I just played my James Bond games and Need for Speed and Mission Impossible. Things like that, and I didn't really care that all my mates had Grand Theft Auto and that. It didn't bother me. But I got Medal of Honor. I got it New Year's Eve. My dad got it when he bought the PS2, but didn't obviously let me play it unless my cousin was over. And then I got it when I was in year 6, but I never really used to play Medal of Honor. I didn't like the shooting games. It didn't really bother me. I was happy playing Cars, the cartoon game that was absolutely brilliant. Test Drive Unlimited 1. Or in fact it wasn't even Unlimited, it was just Test Drive 1. What else did I play? All the Need for Speed Undercover, I used to spend hours on that. Most Wanted, hours and hours on that. What else did I play? James Bond, Nightfall. There's loads of James Bond games. There's a few actually on the PS2 that we should spend hours playing. Same missions too sometimes. But yeah, I enjoyed how I've like progressed through games. Wasn't allowed my 18th until I got a builder, so I could really not appreciate them, but sort of understand what was going on and go, oh right, yeah, shooting these people here for a set reason. I'm not just murdering random people. But it's good, because also then it made me progress through, like when I got older I was watching YouTubers, watching the games that they were playing, thinking, oh that's cool, but then I'd do this, I'd do that instead. You know, they'd kill a hostage in a set situation, or they'd save someone or something like that, or they'd do something that I would do the opposite. You know, they might, on a Need for Speed game or a car game, they might drive one way and have the cops on them for longer. I'd drive another way and I have the cops off me instantly. So then it made me want to get a YouTube channel, but I didn't want to do it for people to watch and enjoy 100%. I wanted to do it so I enjoyed the videos and I could watch them back and go, this is what I've done, this is what I've created. So obviously I started off on I started off on Twitch on the Xbox One, then started going on to Twitch and Mixer, like both. It was like a mix of both, and then I spent a few, I'm trying to think, because I started when I left high school, so first year of college, second, I think.
Be advised, active pursuit is called off. Pursuit
Yeah,
07.
so it would have been about
QSL
2 years
around the area. Copy,
of
QSL.
me being doing YouTube, and then I got the Elgato, but didn't have the PC for it. Then I bought the PC for it. Then 100% subs started coming in more and more. I was doing hundreds of live streams at the beginning of when I got my PC. Live stream after live stream after live stream, and that was building the channel. But then I realised it wasn't just about doing live streams. I also need to have content for the people coming to the channel daily. So I started trying to think, how can I get content out for you daily, but also manage college. Now the thing is, college, my college course, I felt like it was easy. It was a walk, it was a breeze with some assignments, but not all of them. A lot of them were hard and you had to put effort in and some serious thought. But a college day didn't feel like a long day. It was also a laugh, so it wasn't a hard graft. So the first year of my level 3, that's 2 years, you do that, and it was like assignments that on my level 2, that was 1 year, I'd done a lot of stuff to do with it, so it was quite easy. So I had a lot of time to myself at the end of the day, like finish college, and I could do my assignments in college and then have the whole night and all week. And sometimes you get 1 day off or 2 days off depending on how your college worked. It just meant there was more time for YouTube, but I still wasn't 100% uploading. I didn't know how I wanted to upload. I didn't feel like my content was the best it could have been because I didn't have an Elgato at that point. But I still tried to upload daily, and I did for about 4 or 5 months. I uploaded daily, but the graphics were awful because I was streaming on Mixer and Twitch, and the internet in mine was awful at that time because we hadn't upgraded. And I don't know why we hadn't. In fact, we had the good internet. We had the best internet we could get with Virgin Media. But then we were offered another deal that was more expensive. That obviously meant, you know, it would be better. But we had some issues with it when it first came out. But now we have it. It's perfect, and there's no issues with it ever really at all. You have the occasional glitch where it might go down for a few hours, but that's normally their end that they're sorting out. So obviously with Mixer and Twitch back then, it was awful. It was the best internet we could have with Virgin Media, but it was awful because I didn't have any Ethernet cables, and it just didn't. The Wi-Fi with the best Virgin Media we had back then, it just didn't seem to be good at all. For what I needed was streaming, and that was because we didn't have a Wi-Fi that was good for streaming. It was just good for normal day-to-day Wi-Fi, watching YouTube videos or Googling things, not streaming. That was not what it was meant for. So obviously, once I got that
Interesting town.
advantage of having a PC and having the better Wi-Fi, then I started uploading more and more and realising that I need to stick to a schedule So then I tried 2 videos every day. And that worked for about, well, the summer holidays. Because I got my PC when I turned 18. It was June the 20th. That was my birthday. I got it the day before. So I got it the 19th to set up and that and play with the day before. Because, you know, it was my birthday the day after the 19th. My birthday's the 20th. And obviously that meant that I'd have to go out and do things with the family. So that would mean I wouldn't be able to play on my PC. So, got it early. Messed around with it. Did everything I wanted to do the day before. Happy days. But I knew that I needed for my channel to have a lot better content than what I was doing. So I obviously spent time and effort on that. I then started doing... Well, I started thinking, what would I want if I was watching my own channel? What do I want? So I started watching my own videos and going, nah, that's no good. That's rubbish. I don't enjoy that video that I'm watching. So now I will watch all my videos to make sure I'm happy with them myself. Otherwise, there's no point me uploading it if I'm not enjoying it myself. Because why are you going to enjoy it? Because like I said at the beginning, I do this for myself. If others enjoy the videos that I make, then that's even better. That's just perfect. But if you don't enjoy the content I make, as long as I'm enjoying making it, then that's what I do it for. To make myself happy and just enjoy making content. And when you guys enjoy it, then that makes it a lot better. And a lot more enjoyable for everyone. So that's my little rant over, it's like half an hour rant you've had there. Of literally my life pretty much. Of how I started YouTube. How I then changed to become a Twitch and Mixer live streamer, but wasn't really Twitch. It was literally just me messing around on Twitch and Mixer, trying to stream, but was only doing it so I could upload to YouTube, and that was the way I had to do it back then. And it was really bad graphics, so obviously I knew I had to get an Elgato. Knew I had to get a decent PC. And I eventually got there, and now we're here. And, well, I've been uploading daily since the 1st of October, religiously. And I'm happy with that, because for the first time in a long time, I felt like I'm actually getting somewhere on my channel. I am getting more and more subs. And as we're talking now, well, as I'm talking now, I have currently 646 subscribers, and yeah, that'll go down and up every now and then. It'll probably go down 10 tonight, 10 up, 10 down, 15 up, 15 down. It might change. It changes all the time. Just YouTube algorithms always mess me up and mess everyone else up. But I enjoy my content, and I hope you guys do. And I hope you've also enjoyed this little chat while I've been racing and things like that. You've got to sort of understand where I came from and why I'm actually happy to upload 2 videos every day. Because some people question me, why do you upload 2 videos a day? Why not just 1? Why not just once every 2 days? Or 3 videos a week or something like that? Because I like uploading 2 videos a day. I just think it gives you more content. And that leads me on to my next point. And my last point, and my last thing I'm going to say before I end this video. These videos will be mixed Need for Speed in between the GTA 5 real life mod, just so there's Need for Speed and GTA 5 mix each day. So then that gives you, I think, about 5 days we're going to have where it'll be Need for Speed morning, GTA night. Then I might have GTA morning, Need for Speed night, depending. I'll just see what I do. I might just keep GTA to the morning, Need for Speed to the night, or the other way, vice versa. But that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Press the notification button down below for instant notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video.